So this is my first ride impression on Triumph Tiger 900. Specifically, this is the Rally Pro model, the top of the line of off-road version. My initial impression, comparing with Honda Africa Twin, I felt Africa Twin is a little more bigger. The first thing which I noticed is that there is a big 7-inch display in front of me, wherein the Africa Twin, I believe it's 6.5-inch touchscreen. Tiger, it is all handled over here. There is a joystick up here where you can change the riding mode and all. This is the control for everything, and then we have the cruise control button here. Heated grips, heated seats, all over here. Comparing with all the Triumph 800, what I feel is the body weight or the center of gravity gone lower down comparing with the old Triumph 800. But then it is not quite as close as Honda Africa Twin. That is a little more nimble, is what I felt when I rode it. Because the body weight is all under the center, not on the top, so it was good. For this one, it is light. Comparing to the 800, it is much more better. And what Triumph says is like they have pushed the engine forward around 40 mm, and then the handlebar has been moved towards the right at around 10 or 20 mm, so that yeah, it is on the absolute reach. I got no stress to hold them. It is on the right place. I can just relax and sit. Foot position is very perfect. It is absolutely comfortable to sit. Of course, it is an ADV, so it is there. And as everyone said, yes, I miss that whistle noise in the engine. The old 800, that feel is very good. When we rev the whistle and then the engine triple sound is very good. So somewhere that is missing here. There is no whistle noise. It is more bossy exhaust. So currently I'm on road mode. A little further I'll change it to sport and see how does it give the difference. Regarding the suspension, it is very it's very tall bike. There is a lot of suspension travel, and the front is manually adjustable and the rear one is electronically adjustable, and it is very comfortable. I must say that it is very, very comfortable. Even it is off-road or in the road, it feels very comfortable. And when I take corner at high speed, yes, the rear suspension tends to move a lot. It is not from the ATV view, because I use a street triple. Yes, for that the suspension is very hard, and then we can make a speed corner. It is good. But this is ADV, completely different. Windscreen is also good. Overall, it looks sleek than the old Tiger. The road presence is different comparing with both 800 and 900. This one is a little more sleek. That is what I would say. Wow, it is so cool to ride standing and riding. It is that is a completely different experience to stand and ride. That is comfortable. That is really cool. This thing tends to move around. I don't know why. So this one has up and down quick shifters, so it is easy to ride in traffic or on highway. You don't have to stress on the clutch. So if you ask me the clutch, how hard it is, I would say it is lighter than a street triple. Comparing with Honda Africa Twin, I think this one is slightly more harder than the Africa Twin, is what I feel. But for Triumph Street Triple, it is much more harder. So in stop-go traffic, it will be very difficult to, handle that. But this one is much lighter, but not light as the Africa Twin, is what I feel. Hope you can hear the exhaust. It is much more gruntier. It is tall. I cannot flat foot. I'm around 174 centimeters. I cannot flat foot it. The seat height is in the lower settings now. It is around 850 or something. The taller one is 870, I believe. Let me switch to sports mode. Yeah, that is better. Let's see, there is a power pump. Yes, the torque is completely different in this comparing with the previous 800. It is almost close to our Honda Africa Twin. Yes, that is a 1000cc twin cylinder, and this one is 888cc 3-cylinder engine. And I feel this 900 is almost close to that 1000cc twin cylinder. The torque is really good, and that we get that feed, you know. So yes, the sports mode is absolutely showing the difference. I can feel it. The Africa Twin, when I first rode it, I felt that there is a nosedive whenever we brake. So even this has the same. That is because this is the off-road version, and then it has a long suspension travel in the front. So whenever I brake, there is a see. But that doesn't take out my confidence or anything. It is really good. It gives you the confidence while braking. It is good. And the tank capacity is 20 liters. Africa Twin was around 24, I believe. 24 or 23 point something. A bigger tank. And comparing the exhaust, the Africa Twin and this, I think this has the better exhaust. Only thing that air intake whistle is missing. It is there, but it is in a very minimal level. It is not in a higher level. I must say there is something touching your legs. I can feel after a few minutes of ride there is some plastic here near the tank. Below the tank is actually, you know, holding against your leg. That you can feel in a longer ride. High speed wind blast is well contained, but I think the windshield and a little more extended version of windshield would do much better. The slight wind blast is over my helmet. I can feel it at high speeds, like above 150 or 180. I can feel that, but it is good. It is good. I really love the riding position. It is very comfortable. It is in a, you know, more natural sitting position. It is very good, and standing posture is also very good. While riding we don't feel the weight. Africa Twin is a little more heavier than this bike on the paper, but this one while riding I don't feel it much. The Africa Twin, I would say it is a little more easier is what I feel. Regarding the engine heat, now it has the twin radiator setup. I can feel a little bit of hot air coming across. It's not that evident that you're feeling that it is very hot. It is not that hot is what I feel. So making a U-turn. Okay, good, easy. I'm doing 80 in 6th gear. What I feel is like the torque is available in all the gear range is what I feel. Okay, it is not knocking even at 50, 55. Yeah, it's good. higher rev, I can feel a slight vibration in the handlebar, and if the roads are uneven at the high speeds, I can see the rear suspension is tossing us around like slightly like this. So now I'm in cruise mode, so it maintains the speed. I've set it as 91, so it is maintains that speed. It is good. So on the highway you can just relax, set it to a particular speed and then relax. As an ADV, it is really comfortable. Torque is good. Even at higher gear, you can just throttle and just pulls away. So there is a slight vibration during when I pass 6000 RPM. I can feel the vibration on the handlebars as well as on the foot peg. It is there. But wind blast, I believe it is well contained. I think it can be lifted up to this position, so it is good. So even the tall rider can find the right position. And this is the plastic I was saying. It was touching our leg. So I'll give you a walk around. So this has a nice golden finish, front side, upside down. So it's an LED headlight, fog lights, and Triumph says they have moved the engine down to 40 mm and then handlebar back towards the rider around 10 mm. Here is the exhaust fan, so when it is hot you push the wind over here. Those are heated seats. I think for pioneers you need an extra mount. LED tail light, LED indicators, 7-inch screen with riding modes, cruise control, heated grips, heated seats, adjustable levers. Rear suspension is electronically adjustable, and it has quick shifters up and down. And front is manually adjustable, not electronically adjustable. Okay, so let's go back.
My final verdict: Tiger 900 has definitely improved from previous gen. However, I feel there are pros and cons. Its primary rival is Honda Africa Twin, which costs lesser than this, but more refined and powerful. On the other hand, Tiger 900 sounds better electronics, and almost on par with Honda Africa Twin. And so overall, Honda Africa Twin has slightly higher edge on all perspective comparing with the Tiger 900. So my suggestion is to test drive both and make a purchase decision. Thank you.